Hey there everyone, I am Vickie Howell, the founder and creative director of YarnYAY, and I am here to do the very first unboxing for YarnYAY 2019 for January. I'm really excited about this one. I know I say that every time because I really am excited every time, but for this one I got to work with one of my personal industry, I don't know. I just adore her. She's like my spirit animal. So I'll talk about that in a second. But I know not all of you are really all that interested in not being surprised. So if you are a subscriber already to YarnYAY and do not want to know what's in the box, get thee away. I will give you a minute to do that. Well, for those of you that are not already subscribers, I'm going to read to you the haiku clue. So every month, a couple days before we do this unboxing, I send out a haiku clue just as a little teaser, and you know, it's really just a lot of fun. It gets posted in the group, and we have a private YarnYAY group that's a part of this whole extravaganza, and it's really fun to see everybody guessing. So this month's, here it is. Ready? All right, now across the pond, part wool and rhymes with metal, retro winding bagged. All right. That was this month's haiku clue, so for January. And I think that I have now given you enough time to walk away from your phone or wherever you're watching this unboxing video so that I can actually get to the unboxing. Okay, so every month you get this this pretty little aqua box. You can see them behind me probably a little bit better without them being so blown out. And they come to your doorstep, and it's like a little gift of love. And oh, you should also know that even if you do watch this unboxing, there still are surprises. So you'll know the gist, but there are a couple things that might be different. So it's so nice to see everybody here for the live version. Hi, Chris. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Patty. Hi, Deborah. People are watching from all over the nation, it looks like. I am here at my studio in Austin, Texas, where I handle all of the creative aspects of YarnYAY, and then our warehouse, our fulfillment warehouse, is in Wisconsin. So, and then this time, as you might have gathered from the haiku, we also worked overseas. So the theme of this box this month is across the pond, which means that everything has sort of a European tie-in of sorts. So to get started, let's open. There's always a great booklet, but I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. It'll make more sense once you see the other stuff. Okay, since this company is called YarnYAY, I like to start with a yarn. Oh, and I see somebody who's watching from England. Well, this is ironic because our yarn this time comes all the way from England. It is Wild Wool by Erica Knight. So I love... First of all, I met Erica in 2004 when she was a guest on the very first season of a show I used to host for DIY Network and HGTV called Nitty Gritty. And I just enjoy her so much. I've interviewed her for my podcast, Craftish. If you're interested in hearing that, please check it out. She's featured in my upcoming book. I've kept in touch. I visited her, and I just really love her and her daughter Bella. They're so amazing. Her style is cool but simple and totally my jam. So she's got all of these great yarns, and her eye for color and design is just... And so, but this one I'm able to bring to you, and I'm excited about it because it is wool, but it's also got a little 15% nettle, rhymes with metal. Nettle is a leaf, and it just... It makes it this sustainable blend of wool. And so I just really love it. So you're going to get either one of two colors. Oh, Christina says she's a huge fan of Erica Knight. Good. You have great taste. So you'll get one of two colors. This one on camera is looking gray. It's actually a really beautiful steely blue. And this one is more of a kind of a deep, not quite teal because there's not that much green in it, but really like a deep, beautiful, beautiful blue. And so this color is called Meander, and this color is called Wander, and I just really love it. And if you can go to Erica Knight's website if you want to see, so if you want to read up more about their yarn and see different colors and that kind of thing. So the surprise will be which one you get. I won't know because I'm not at the fulfillment center. They'll just randomly pick and pull. So what we're going to make out of those is where our little booklet comes in. So you always get the patterns from us in this handy little booklet. Sometimes it's just a couple pages like this one. Sometimes it's more, depending on how, excuse me, in-depth the patterns are. But what's always included in the booklet is a section where I highlight the businesses that you're supporting by supporting YarnYAY. It's really important to me that that we support fellow independent businesses. The yarn industry is a tough industry, and we really need to help out those smaller independent businesses whenever we can, so that we can keep getting these really unique, beautiful yarns, and I hope to give you access to some that you maybe hadn't seen a lot. Nikki, I'm so glad you like the colors. They're really beautiful and nice for winter. Also, they're classic, so they'll go with really anything. So what we're going to be making, so last month in December, we really got, we did our most sort of advanced project, working on mittens with some cross stitches and double pointed needles and that kind of thing. And then the crochet project was also mittens, so a little bit more, you know, a little bit more intermediate than usual. However, this month, it's January. We had a lot going on. We had a lot going on for the holidays. I feel like this is a great time for us just to take a breath. Blue is a very calming color. That's why I chose it to start the year off, and make something that's beautiful but simple. Also to give a little nod to Erica and her style. So if you are a knitter, we'll be making a Mistake Rib Cowl. And this takes the one hank. And you can see I love Mistake Rib. Mistake Rib is made with, in the round, it's a little bit different than when you knit it flat, but you purposefully are one stitch off every other row so that it creates this beautiful texture. And I find it so satisfying to work in this stitch pattern because it looks rich and textural and frankly more difficult than it is. It's just a 2-round repeat. And then you'll do some regular ribbing. So we'll be making that together. If you were a crocheter, we're making a smaller cowl. Crochet takes more yarn than knitting, so we'll also be making a rib cowl. This is a front post, back post, 2x2 rib short cowl, so a mini cowl. Both of these are great for as transitional pieces to layer, or you can use them as the seasons, as it starts to warm up a little, when there's just a little bit of chill, especially this one would be great. You'll also be able, you can also double the height of this by buying an additional hank of wild wool, if you'd like. And, you know, of course, a lot of stores, local yarn stores already carry Erica Knight's products, but if they don't, part of what we're doing together as a community, part of what we're doing with YarnYAY is working together to help all of us in our community rise. And so tell your local yarn store that you'd like them to carry this this brand's products, and then buy more of it from them to make more garments, and that way everybody wins. Okay, so those are the products, those are the yarns. So again, Erica Knight Wild Wool. It is a sustainable blend of wool and nettle in one of 2 colors. All right, so that's the yarn, that's the project, the booklet I already showed you. So the next pawn, and that is, oh, I see a question, what weight is it? It's a worsted weight, Sue, a worsted weight yarn. So the next project, also from across the pond, because of the theme, also, however, from England. So I'm a big fan of Wool and the Gang. They really, I think from a marketing perspective, marketing is a big love of mine, I really just think that they've always nailed it on the head about working with pop culture and gathering. And they're really sort of like a slow fashion company that speaks to knitters and crocheters. So we are, this time, going to be getting one of their accessories. I thought it would be great, since we had a British yarn, to also work with a British bag company, well, British company in general. So you will be getting one of 2 items. So we're going to get bags from them. So this is a Wool and the Gang Notions bag. It's metallic. It's in a metallic thick paper. Really on trend right now is working with this washable paper. I just bought some myself. I've seen other brands use it, but I've never seen the metallic version. It's as tough as leather, and it wears like it too. The paper is so beautiful. So you'll either get this one or you'll get this one. They're about the same retail value, so same as same. They're both made out of the paper. This one's slightly taller and not metallic. So this is another way that you will be getting surprised, because you won't know which one it is. Just as a refresher, if you don't know, YarnYAY, the whole box is only $35 plus $6 shipping, $10 flat rate if you're international. So it's a really good deal. And if you missed any part of this video, please know there will be a replay, and please share it for anyone that you think that might be interested in this. We have sold out every month except for one. So when sales open on January 13th at noon, you should definitely get on it if you're at all interested. Okay, so we've got Wool in the Gang. Just great, just cool bags. This one, actually, they're both probably big enough that you could throw like a mitten or a sock in it. But this would work as a small project bag. They're both perfect for holding hooks or DPNs or notions or whatever. So one of two of these bags will come. Okay, the last product in this box is not directly from overseas, but it was invented overseas. So I think that counts. I'm switching because my foot fell asleep and I'm too height challenged to not sit up higher. All right, so the next thing I'm excited about, it's a little different than what we've done before because it's vintage. Nobody's will look exactly the same, but they're all the same item. I have a bunch of them. I'll get up and show you in a second. But some of you who are on the YarnYAY group, Facebook group, did guess correctly. This was the one thing that I don't think anybody else got the bags right or got the yarn right. But we are going to be getting a Nostipity. So this is a vintage tool for winding, for hand winding yarns, because you can't knit or crochet from this hank of yarn without it tangling. It needs to be wound into a skein or a ball. And this tool allows you to do that. And you think like, oh, that's super archaic. Why would I do that? This is great to throw in a bag. I just took a long trip, a long car trip, and having something like this just right in the bag if I wanted to transition to another ball or another project was so great. And what's cool is these all came from another female-owned company. I didn't mention that. Erica Knight, obviously, her and her daughter run their company. Wool in the Gang was started by two women, and they've just taken off with it. And this vintage Nostipity comes from Worthy Goods Textiles on Etsy, also owned by a woman. She's out of Maine, but these were originally invented. Scandinavia is credited, so they did start over in Europe. And what's cool, I'm going to grab a few so you can see, is they may look slightly different colors, different wear, but they will all work exactly the same. And so that kind of makes it extra special because you're getting something vintage. These are also used as textile bobbins, maybe in factories, in different times. Just really fun, cool, and also super practical. So that's everything that automatically comes with the box. Again, I'm just going to go over it again. You get one hank, which is 100 grams or 186 yards in either Wanderer or, this is Meander or Wonder from Erica Knight. You're going to get one of two Wool in the Gang bags, so that'll be a surprise. You get a vintage Nostipity from Worthy Goods Textiles on Etsy. You get patterns. You get a print version and you get print versions of two patterns that I designed that will work with the yardage. All of the projects that come in the YarnYAY box, I've designed to make sure that they work with the amount of yardage that I'm giving you, the bite size. Then if you love it, you buy more from your local yarn store, your favorite e-shop, give them more business, make a larger project. So you get the printed version. A digital version always comes with it as well. We send that out about a week after we ship boxes so that you can have it both ways to make those two cowls. So that is everything. The box is $35 plus $6 shipping US, $10 if you are outside of the US. The other great thing about January is that we have more add-ons. We've started doing add-ons recently where if you're already a subscriber and you want to add a little something to your existing subscription, we've started carrying needles and hooks. So I may do other stuff. If there's other stuff you'd like to see added on, please just tell me in the comment section. But we're going to have 2 add-ons, and it sticks with our across the pond theme, our European theme, because both of our hook and our needles, the brand is based in Germany, because, you know, I like a theme. So if you are a crocheter, we'll be offering the Addy olive wood hook in size USH 5mm. This is the size that is called for in my pattern for the across the pond crochet cowl. So we have those. Those are about $13, so you can just go to the shop. Nothing's open yet because we sold out last month, but as of January 13th at noon, you'll be able to add this on. If you're already a subscriber, just go to the shop, add it on. If you're subscribing for the first time, it'll give you the option. Okay, so that is from Addy, the olive wood hook. Also from Addy, we will have Addy turbos. I've seen a lot of people talk recently. I just recently did an Ask Me Monday, my weekly Facebook series, talking about things that we wanted to learn creatively for the next year. A lot of people talked about wanting to learn how to knit faster, and of course practice, and there's debates to be made about method, but tools really do help. Using the right tool with the right fiber really helps. And I used to refer to Addy turbos, not used to, I do, as sort of like the Cadillac of needle, because they're just really sleek, but they're nickel plated, and so that means something like wool and nettle that has a little bit of a grab that could slow you down knitting, just whoosh, just flies right off of it. So we have those in the shop available. Those are $14.50. So again, the olive wood hook and the needles, the Addy Turbo needles, and these are size 8, which are also 5mm. Yeah, spaced for a second, are going to be available as an add-in. So they're additional to the box. So those are our add-ins. Well, last thing, because it's a new year, well, I love doing giveaways. I love giving gifts or whatever. But because it's a new year, I really just wanted to start it off with, in the spirit of giving and I don't know, smile lending. I put together 2 prizes that are for subscribers. So if you are a subscriber to January YarnYAY, you will automatically be entered to win one of 2 prizes that are each worth close to $200. And you can see the details. There's 1 bundle for knitters and 1 bundle for crocheters. So if you subscribe, you don't have to do anything else. We may come back at you and ask you if you know how to crochet or if you prefer knitting or whatever, but you don't need to do anything else. If you'd like to see the details for those, go to my Instagram stories. It's at Vickie Howell, VickieHowell. If you're watching within 24 hours of when this is airing live, which is the 8th of January at, it's probably getting close to 11:30 Central at this point, you can just watch the stories. If you're watching after, just go to my highlights. It's under YarnYAY, and you'll be able to see both the knit and the crochet bundles valued at $195 each. That is the giveaway, because I love it. I love you. I love you guys. I love the community, and I'm so happy to be able to working with these great independent female-run businesses and sharing some amazing stuff with you. And then lastly, what is a part of every box that is at no additional charge is access to our private Facebook group where I do personal videos, I do tutorials, we do stitch-alongs, and then we do private events. So we do exclusive events that are live where we bring in, last year we had the owner of Koigu in there, we had the founder of Love and Leche, and we also had both the marketing person from Spoonflower and the author from Germany from the Spoonflower book in for questions and tutorials. So this month coming up, I'm working on getting the Erica Knight, and we will absolutely get somebody from Wool on the gang, and I'm just really excited about it. So that's just a bonus. That is just something that I like to do to give you a little something to look forward to throughout the month. So it's not just about the buying experience, it's about the total experience. All right. I feel like I said that all in one breath, but that was a lot of information to pack on. So if you really think that you are dying to have this box or know somebody else that is, please go ahead and log on to YarnYAY.com at 12 p.m. Central on the 13th. If you're already a subscriber, you don't need to do anything unless you want one of the add-ons. Please share this video if you know anybody that might be interested, because like I said, we all but once have sold out. So that is all there is to say about it today. But also, if you want to get on the wait list for this month, meaning before we open sales, you can go ahead and go to YarnYAY.com right now and just add your name to the email file, and you'll automatically be emailed when we go live. So that's totally up to you. Would love to have you. Thank you so much for being a part of this community and for taking time to watch this unboxing. Take a little time to be creative, and hopefully you'll have a little yay in your life soon. Mwah. Bye.